Shake your hands.
Yeah, that can go a little bit really big.
Oh, that's great. Tony says people will stop talking when you walk on, and you did. Oh, okay, well done. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Debbie Eakin, I'm the festival manager. Thank you for coming along today to Glasgow Film Festival. For those of you that came today to hear a special introduction from Allison about one of our favourite films, bad news, you need to suffer me first. Spoiler, I'm not going to talk about the film, but it's okay. Allison has given me a few pointers and will make some good instruction. So let's just see what she recommends. Okay. Number one, if you're not sure about the film, tell everyone Chris Kumar picked it. Sound advice. I can see that she's used this one quite a lot actually. But there is no getting out of this one. We did ask Allison, as it's her last festival, to choose one of our top favourite films, and this is the one that she chose. Other options that she might have went for, Alien, or was it Aliens? I can't remember. Or Gear Change and Clueless. Personally, I think Clueless might feature quite highly on our top 10, as a little known fact for you. She does in fact have a Cher Horowitz quote stuck onto the wall of her office. I'll say nothing more. Also in her office is an old CCA cinema seat, because after having complained to the venue for years, quite literally years, on how uncomfortable the cinema seating was, when they finally did replace the seating, they very kindly dropped one of the old seats off to her, which I think was just proof that nagging does actually work. We tip for you. You know, you don't want to be asked to sit on that seat. Okay, number two, tell the audience how important they are to Glasgow Film Festival and Glasgow Film Theatre, and how it is only with their support that we can continue to be a place for people to nurture their passion for film, and provide a safe place where children, families and young people can learn about films, communities can come together, and filmmakers and futures can develop their careers. So thank you to all of you. All true, of course, and all testament to Alison's passion, her hard work and her loyalty to Glasgow Film. Oh, she's on here. PS, the best way to show your support is to check out our Cinecam membership scheme. That's bold, that's bold. Oh, well, number three, drawing something personal. Okay. I can quite vividly remember my interview for this job. It was with Allison and her predecessor, the former CEO Jackie McDougall. I remember getting the phone call from Allison that I'd got the job. I was at my old employers at the time, just check this one here, and I actually screamed so loud while still on the phone that people around me came to check that I was okay. I was obviously very okay. I remember telling Allison on the phone that I was so thankful that it was an honour to work for her, and I would work so hard to get this festival to the next level and achieve her vision for Glasgow Film Festival. And I'll never forget her reply. She said to me, "I know you will, we'll do it together." Because that's Allison. She never asked you to do anything that she wouldn't do herself. If you need a hand, she's by your side. If you have an idea, she's there to listen. She'll give you her time, her advice, her experience, her honesty. She's very forthcoming with her honesty, in case you haven't noticed, you're a professor regular. She is truly an inspirational leader, and there is nobody like Alison Gardner. Number four, don't take too long. Should I really put that one higher on the list, Alison? Number five, all speeches can be approved upon with swearing. Better get a fucking move on it. And the last point on our list, enjoy yourself. This is fun. This festival is so much fun. Every one of us that are standing here at the sides, we get to do this for a living and we're having so much fun. And yes, it's hard work, but the enjoyment we all have, whether you're a member of staff or an audience member, that sense of community and joy is all instilled from Allison. So please, put your hands together for the amazing Allison Gardner. Allison, when she puts her mind to something, she always achieves her goal. But there is one, the one that got away, and I made this promise to you now, Allison, in front of all these people. George ever does come to Glasgow, but until then, hopefully this will do.
I'm really upset now. It's so hard to leave the festival, but I made the right decision. But thank you all so much. I'm going to tell you a lot about Michael Douglas film. So I'm just going to say a few words, but thankfully my oldest daughter Ellen's here, but my husband is not yet here. I was calling Vigo, of course. It's my festival husband last year, so thank you so much. Thank you. Teamwork makes the dream work, so thank you everybody. So, I am going to do my notes because I worked hard on them. I'm no Alan Hunter, but I've got a lot of really interesting information. So, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is 50 years old, it's hard to believe. Michael Douglas acquired the rights to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest from his father, Kirk Douglas, who'd been trying to bring the story to the big screen for years. Kirk had starred in a successful Broadway adaptation of the novel in the 60s and believed in its cinematic potential. But Hollywood studios remain unconvinced. Plus ça change. When Kirk's attempts to produce the film stalled, he passed the rights to his son, hoping that a younger, more determined producer might succeed where he had struggled. Michael Douglas faced immediate resistance from major studios, which viewed the story as too dark and uncommercial. Despite these challenges, Michael Douglas remained committed to getting the film made. Casting the lead role of Randall McMurphy proved to be one of the most difficult hurdles. Kirk Douglas had played McMurphy on stage and wanted to reprise the role. How strange would that be? But Michael knew that his father was too old for the part by the mid-70s. Hollywood stars were reluctant to commit, unsure if the film would be a success. Actors such as Marlon Brando and Gene Hackman were considered, but it was Jack Nicholson who ultimately agreed to take on the role, and his involvement gave the film credibility, and his portrayal of McMurphy would go on to define his career. Michael Douglas, through working behind the scenes as a producer, played a crucial role in ensuring that the film stayed true to the book's vision. He fought against the studio interference, he refused to allow the film's darker elements to be watered down. The executives pushed for a conventional Hollywood ending, but Douglas and the director, Mills Forman, resisted. They remained loyal to the novel's message, knowing that the film's emotional impact depended on its unflinching honesty. When One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was finally released in 1975, it became a huge phenomenon. Audiences responded to its raw storytelling, and critics praised Jack Nicholson's performance. The film went on to sweep the Academy Awards, winning Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor and Best Actress, and Best Adapted Screenplay. And it is one of my favourite films. And also one other fact, I like the fact that Danny DeVito's in it because he used to share a college room with Michael Douglas, and they were best mates, and that always makes me feel happy when I see that. So thank you so much everybody, thank you to the staff, and enjoy the film.